short, curly-haired individuals as we are, scratching that imagination machine, because that is what we intend on speaking about.
Go into the insanity spectrum.
Yeah, today we're talking about
should
imagination,
should
friends.
talk about your wild dreams lately, dude.
I have been having some wacky dreams. I had some more wacky dreams last night, but for some reason, I can't remember as much as I remember yesterday, where I was in a world that didn't follow the same rules as ours, where the literal buildings were alive, sentient, and also they had agendas. Where when the building decided, or whenever the creatures that build the buildings decided that we now have a job to do, the building would not let you out. Like the walls would change into this almost like bubbly, kind of like alienoid texture. And if you touch it, like your hands start melting. So people just wouldn't. They wouldn't try and exit the buildings. All of us had superpowers of one type or another.
What was my superpower?
Uh, it was more like everybody has generic superpowers, like super strong, can fly,
So like,
very fast.
what are they called? Kryptonians?
Yeah, yeah, we were a bunch of
Are they
Kryptonians.
called Kryptonians?
I think they are Kryptonians. Yeah,
From the planet Krypton.
Superman's home planet. But essentially, I was aware of the fact that there were aliens amongst us, right? And these aliens wanted to communicate desperately to us. But their way of trying to communicate was by like creating a dog the size of a building. And then that's supposed to mean something. And then they're like, "Ah, fucking stop being so stupid. Like, can't you giant dog-sized dog, you know, like building-sized dog, don't you understand?" I'm like, no.
That's a fascinating
You
way
know,
to
I
communicate.
don't fucking understand. What do you
I've
mean?
never imagined it that way.
And then
Imagine that's what like history is actually full of. So you know the Legend of Fenrir
the
in
big
the
dog.
Norse sagas. Yeah, he eats Odin at Ragnarok. So it's a fascinating like. Would be interesting if that was all just a way
What,
to try.
the aliens were trying to
Aliens
talk
are like,
to the freaking.
send the big dog.
And it's just like, obviously, big dog.
Stupid fucking human. How can you not read big dog?
And then there was like this moment where we were basically like settling down after trying to communicate to these aliens. How are you, mate? And who is this new guy? This is
Moon Knight.
Hristian.
Moon Knight's a cool comic book character. Eh?
He is
He's
actually
pretty badass.
They-
Paige
they-
actually likes him a lot.
They did make a live action show of Moon Knight actually as well.
I believe so. Yeah.
I think I watched the first episode and then I
Did
stopped.
you cringe a bit?
I think I cringed a little bit. I think the bad guy made me cringe. Where it like turns people to stone or something.
Are you a fan of Lilo and Stitch?
Oh yeah. Is that actually out now?
They are not including the bad guy, Captain. What
Like,
was his name?
like the evil
Yeah,
genius.
like the whole
he was
fucking-
literally the G of that
no,
show.
no. The big fat alien is
Yeah.
I think Jumba. That's
Jumba,
Jumba.
yeah, okay.
I'm talking about Captain. Ugh, I forgot his name, but you know the very giant one.
With the extra arms as well. Like,
Yeah,
like,
he had, like-
couldn't stalk at Mamak with like
Yeah.
him with the squinty
He had like
squinty
he looked
eyes.
like kind of like a weird whale type.
Yeah. They don't
Yeah.
have them in that.
No.
Maybe they have a different
It's
villain.
just, and he was like the main villain in the entire first movie. It was
They
wild.
never defeated him though. Hey, bro, who is your favorite Marvel character?
Spider-Man.
I wanted to say
No
Spider-Man
doubt.
too. Spider-Man has like a cool factor to him that's almost like undefeatable. You know, like he has a relatability. We got PJ Joseph. Do you watch anime?
Yes.
Yes. Regrettably, we can say yes.
I don't have no regrets. I've been watching anime my whole life. It ain't getting away from me.
Like I say regrettably because when I was in high school, I discovered Bleach, right? And there was like 600 episodes. So I just spent my time watching Bleach. No school for me, thank you. I have Bleach episodes to watch. Sam says they are not including the bad guy.
Yeah.
The
Sam,
guy who
that's
drives the
right.
plot, they left him out. The fuck, the point.
I'm
of the
also
story
curious,
about
like,
women.
how are you supposed to stick to the source material if you're gonna exclude? What the fuck was his name? I'm gonna find it now.
He's gonna find out for us. We have Hendrik here. Hey Hendrik. Aw, Jovan. Gifting a membership to Darwin. Bless us, Darwin. Bless us with your evolutions.
Sup, Joe?
Hey guys, how are you doing
Captain
today?
Gantu, bro.
Gantu.
Captain
Yeah.
Gantu.
Why did I think he had 4 arms for some reason? Maybe
You just mixed Stitch
his
with
his
bro.
arms are so fucking jacked there could have might as well been 4 arms.
Captain Gantu was dope,
He
bro.
wa- he
He
does
was
have a
actually
cool
so
design.
comical.
When is the live action coming out? You said. Search.
26th of May? Here in South Africa.
Yeah. Maybe we can go and watch it. Then.
No, I'm gonna go watch it.
I mean, like together.
No.
Yeah.
Lilo, Stitch.
Jovan, I love you. It's nice having you. Oh, more membership. Christopher Wilkerson. Why does Christopher Wilkerson sound like someone famous?
23rd of May, bro.
23rd of May. That's 3 days from now.
3 days from now. Maybe we go like, I don't know, Saturday or something.
Sounds good to me. Watch a movie. I watch so many animes. I have a top 50 list in a PDF on my work PC.
I don't know if I watch that much anime. Bro.
I probably don't.
I think I've definitely. I might have just scraped past the 50 mark. I don't know if I've gone beyond that. Eh?
Like if I could only watch one. Jeez.
Just one.
Just one.
Naruto. Cap.
I didn't watch Naruto. At all.
You see, the problem is with those kinds of animes, you sort of had to be there as they were coming out.
Yeah.
Because you can't just sit down and now, for example,
gonna start
there's a
watching.
lot of people that are like, watch One Piece, watch fucking One Piece, start watching. Who wants to
I
start
watched.
watching
I like see.
a nearly 2,000
Yeah,
episode?
when people were watching
anime?
Naruto, I was watching One Piece.
Yeah, but I was
you
also
know?
watching One Piece, bro. I was one of the OGs that started when it was still on chapter like 200 or something, and I read through, and then I kept up, and then eventually, I think it was I started watching the animes. I actually read the mangas first, and then I watched the animes, and then for some reason, post time skip,
Yeah.
it just
Post time skip, they went like super hard on the fan service, bro. And it was like, oh, I see they're appealing to a new crowd. I
The
did watch
comedy-
the Mark. Is it Mach 5? What did he call his? What do they call his stages?
Oh, Gear 5.
Gear 5. I did like tune in to see Gear 5. I was like, it was pretty cool though. They're kind of cool. Like, he basically becomes a god. Of
It
the
was
world,
okay.
The fucking whole world. becomes
For me,
his
what the
oyster.
big dip for me, why One Piece became so shit for me, is because they took away from the comedy, man.
Yeah.
There was so much comedy in early One Piece. It was absolutely hilarious.
Favorite One Piece character?
Sanji.
Really?
Mm.
For me, it's Chopper.
Chopper.
I fucking love Chopper so much.
I like the way he hides,
Dude. Yeah. Sanji.
No, don't look
Bro,
Sanji.
like, but like
You're
to
gonna
give them some
die.
credit on the whole comedy thing. Like Sanji is basically like the pervert of the show. Like all animes for some reason have to have one pervert in it. And then like the time skip fractal, they basically get like bonked, and then they all fall on different islands. Sanji falls on an island filled with a bunch of
Transvestite gay
with a
people,
bunch
bro.
of like drag dressers, and all of them want to like
Want to bone him.
yeah,
and
and
run
like,
after him.
and he has
like,
to keep
his
running.
whole story is
running for his life.
he doesn't stop running.
He
bro.
he grew such strong legs that he could like step on the air, so that he could like fucking run into the air away from.
Imagine being so desperate to get away from getting boned by men, but start running on air. What a cool story.
I did like that part,
That
bro.
was funny.
How are we supposed to stick to the source material? As Netflix Witcher writers, they know. Yeah, I couldn't, bro. Like
I didn't.
Witcher was one of my.
I took out Henry Cavill and I stopped watching it.
Like Witcher
Sorry.
is literally one of my favorite IPs in the freaking world.
It's a fantastic
And they
story.
butchered it, like straight up took it out
Not
to the
even
back.
Butcher of Blaviken did. They
Just butchered. Jovan blessing us more. We got CT Copen, Hristian, my bestian.
my what? No, my Bristian.
My Bristian.
I don't know what that means.
He's just
Bristian.
here's a Pepe Lord, it seems. Bless you. We got Crizel here too. Hendrik say, I didn't watch Naruto either. Same with Dragon Ball and One Piece. They are too long. I watched some of Dragon Ball, but
I
not all of it.
Grew up with Dragon Ball Z.
Did you watch Dragon Ball Z on like SABC?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I tried to be there for every episode. You know the Tazos
Uh-huh.
that they had in chips, bro? I was gunning for
My
that
my
stuff.
dad believed it was, you know, like this is the fractal, bro. One, I watched that shit with my dad.
Hmm.
To the point where we would like record it on VHS tapes.
Did
If
your
you-
dad like Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, but my mom didn't like it. And
Yeah.
then my mom not liking it enough eventually made us stop watching it.
No.
And then those fucking Taz tokens came out, bro. And then they were like idols to them, and you're not allowed to have any idol other than God.
Oh, what?
So it was like devil worship kind of vibes. So, and I had these sick Taz.
They were
tokens.
so
Dude,
cool.
so
They had like gold ones
Yeah,
and silver
the
ones.
that were rare.
And they had such cool pictures on them as well. It made me want to watch the series even more because like they were bringing out Tazos of shit I'd never seen
Before. You're like, who's this?
I need to see this dude. When they brought out like Super Trunks, you know, when he was super buff and he had that
The long hair as well.
extremely cool spiky hair that went sideways and then up. I was like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. I want more.
Yeah, and then did you ever play games against other kids?
Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
No. I'm talking about with the tokens.
Oh yeah.
At school, we would have these
You'd
things
bet
where you
them
would
as well,
yeah,
bro.
bet them, and you would like have to flick them.
We also had Beyblade, bro.
I didn't do Beyblade.
We just Beyblade.
Did you do all busters? Marbles?
Yeah, we had marbles, but again, we were like kind of privileged primary school. You know, St. Paulus. It was St. Paulus, and we had Tazos, we had Beyblades, we had Yu-Gi-Oh cards, we had
All of the rich
Yeah.
people stuff.
It
You
wasn't
have to-
even that rich.
But you have to buy stuff, right?
Yeah, I was big on Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well.
I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh. I remember again when I was in Hristian, that was a little bit more, upper echelon, people with money. There was people with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and again, bro, like my dad saw Pot of Greed once, and he was like, "That shit is Satan." That shit's be Satan. So, and I couldn't bring Yu-Gi-Oh cards into the house. Bro, the new guy looks like Finn Jones. You know Finn Jones?
Let's Google him.
I can check who he's.
Who is Finn Jones?
You might be first.
No, you're gonna be first.
Finn Jones, I'm done. I can kind of see it. It's Iron Fist though. Iron Fist from Marvel. Though.
Yeah,
It's not a bad.
there's a
comparison.
similarity. Yeah.
You got the blue eyes at least.
I don't got that butt chin though.
Yeah, it's true.
I appreciate it. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, he's an attractive guy. Not a diss. How old are you?
Which one?
Yeah, I'm 27
I'm
officially.
broaching 30, man.
It's true.
I'm hitting it up.
It sucks that he looks younger than me, despite being 3 years
Good genes,
my
some
elder.
Bulgarian genes.
The Bulgarian, like despite the drinking.
It's
and
okay, dude.
smoking,
You should feel good because I'm gonna hit 65 and then just degrade in a day. And suddenly turn into the wizened elder with the bent back.
You're doing yoga. You're not gonna get foreshot though.
No, but that's the funny thing, bro. It's like, it's gonna look like I'm all bent and shit, and then
you
they
take
try
off
to
the
master Roshi. You know how they have those muscle ripple guys that just they can ripple their muscles through their bodies. Those are very cool.
I really hate those scenes. I think Bakiana probably was the one that really pushed that
Baki
shit.
Hanma is a wild anime as well. It's so weird
So
and
extreme.
gay sometimes, man.
Yeah.
It's like
That-
it's strangely like there are moments when they're like making out with each other just to bite each other's tongues off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's moments like that. man.
The whole putting your face up a guy's head
Yeah.
to blow his brains
Yeah.
out of his ears as well. It's like it's too much. Just like kill him from a distance. So just like throw him with something. You don't have to get up close like that. Didn't watch it either. How old are you? Is this MeltMore 2.0? Oh, people do say we look similar. It could be. If I ever die, Hristian, you have to take over my channel. Friend of mine has a Luffy Gear 5 tattoo on his arm, and his hand is Luffy's hand. Oh my goodness! So it's like Gear 5, and then it like goes into his.
That's
Dedication, like coming in your direction. Even I didn't watch it. It's a crazy tattoo, not gonna lie. It sounds pretty cool. If it's well done, I've seen tattoos like that before. I grew up with Cartoon Network every Saturday morning. Yeah, my dad also believed Cartoon Network was...
I had so much Cartoon Network injected into my brain, bro. So much. I spent
Favorite
hours,
show in that days?
hours Ben 10. was
Ben
my-
10,
yeah.
I'm bro. I
like Ben
fucking
10.
like Ben 10 was the one show my dad actually allowed me to watch on Cartoon Network. Any of the other stuff like Ed, and Eddie.
I swear we've talked about this before where I was praying.
Bro,
I didn't even
please
believe. I
give
didn't
me
even believe in God, bro.
Dude,
but the way I was
I was
praying
hoping-
for an omni.
Dude, I was
Like, please, I'll do anything. I'll be anything.
like if
I'll
Ben 10 could
go
just like
through
stumble
whatever.
upon Omnitrix out in the world, surely
I was
me.
picturing, I was dreaming, like waking up at night and I saw a meteor, crashing in my garden and how fast I would run before anybody else got there. I was planning how fast I need to run to get there before anybody else does.
Bruh, and then it was cool to me when there was just 10 aliens he could turn into, and I was like
Yeah.
fantasizing about, like, to me the speed alien was the one that I was like,
Accelerate.
that's fucking sick, and the fire one as well. I was like, okay, I can get with that, and then the forearms one. Those are my three favorites. The scary one, like that those episodes fucked me up a little bit, bro. They were actually.
There was the
kinda scary.
ghost one. I really liked the fish one as well. I kept fantasizing about the fish.
The fish one to me was just like,
I just wanted to be able to go into the ocean.
Yeah,
Bro.
I get it.
Swim in it.
The small one was also a part of that stack, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah, the small
gray
one.
matter.
Yeah, the smart but small. And then the whole being able to sequence other things DNA, bro. I was like, oh wait, that's even more fucking.
I think
sick.
that was the first episode I watched with that is when the werewolf scratched the Omnitrix and it just sequenced the werewolf's DNA and then he could turn into the werewolf. I was like,
I don't think I ever saw that episode actually.
really? It was
Mm-mm.
actually very cool. Sad that I missed it.
Man, so many things.
Okay, alright, let's just take a second to acknowledge that Cow and Chicken was absolutely fucked in the head.
Yeah, I
Cow
think
and Chicken was
Cow
a
and Chicken.
fever dream
I think
for me,
Cow and
man.
Chicken was why my dad didn't allow me to watch Cartoon Network.
Oh, because the Satan character in there
That
as well.
I think that, and also Powerpuff Girls also had Satan.
Oh, he. Or
Yeah.
was it him or her?
I think you'll get cancelled if you try and point finger. You must just be like.
I have to say though, the newer generation cartoons, I consider Adventure Time to be newer generation, and Gumball as well.
Yeah, also
They
very
came
good. And
much after.
Adventure Time, Gumball, and regular shows also. newer
Is that the
generation.
one with the forest?
The bourbon.
Oh, the bourbon. I didn't watch much of that. What was something Parks? Sans Parks? Apparently that one is also really good. It's like a camp in the woods.
I'm trying to remember. Jeez, how can I forget? Justin Roiland is actually in that show as well. If we're thinking about the same one.
I don't know.
Gravity Falls. That's the thing
Yeah,
I'm
Gravity
thinking about
Falls.
right now,
You're
yeah.
right. Gravity Falls.
Also really good. Spartan Rage. Hey friends, nice.
What was
seeing
the one
you.
with Perry the Platypus?
Phineas and Ferb.
Apparently that one was very good.
I
didn't
actually
watch
didn't
much of
enjoy
it.
Phineas and Ferb.
It was okay for me.
It was on Disney back in the day.
Yeah, wondering why Professor Utonium retained custody of the girls is an excellent question. The leading question to me is why was he making little girls in his basement in the first place? That's my
Yeah.
to create the three perfect little girls. Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Just like squinty eyes, just like, wait a second. Who's the real villain here, bro? Good thing they were super powered so they could fuck his ass off if he tried to niche back shit. Friend of mine, bless again with the Luffy tattoo. Hendrik, your Borgie, they had SABC. Bougie. Yeah, SABC was like, I think public television, technically, right? You did have to pay for your TV license, but. You reading Sam's messages?
Yeah.
Why was he making little girls in his basement? Stop, man. Don't pull that thread.
I'm pulling.
He's pulling.
Very,
We're
very
talking about
concerned.
imagination. You
I'm
know,
wondering,
sometimes
you
it
know,
can be
like,
cursed.
who thought that was a good idea at the time? People used to be so innocent.
Yeah,
back
I
in
think
the
that
day.
is the thing, bro. I mean, again, just like the, all of them, bro. Like the Ed, Ed and like, did you ever watch Ed, Ed and Eddie?
Yeah.
That stuff too, bro. Like, there's some concerning ass shit. Like some super concern, you know? Like if you watch it back in now. It's like,
I liked Ralph and Ed, Ed and Eddie.
I can't.
vegetables never grow. Something like that. I don't know exactly what. I don't remember what you said.
Like people try to like tell me about it. I don't know if you ever saw that Ren and Stimpy, something like that.
May your cucumbers always be sour.
But that one was like very not
Red and
okay.
Stimpy. Is that
Yeah.
Afrikaans?
No. Also a Cartoon Network show.
Is that like a beaver and stuff?
Ren and Stimpy. Let's see if I get it. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That stuff I've seen like snippets
You curse.
from Ren and Stimpy.
Like shots like this, bro. Like on a
It reminds me
cartoon.
of Courage the Cowardly Dog a little bit.
Oh, talking about Courage the Cowardly Dog was also Maximum Curse.
There was. Did you ever watch
Like,
Baboon and
like
Weasel?
they had shots like this in that.
That's awesome.
Freaking Ren and Stimpy. So cursed though. Oh my goodness, bro. Like the freaking eye goo.
What
Oh,
was
like,
that? Flapjack? Flapjack was also cursed, dude.
Flapjack?
Oh my god, Flapjack. Please search Cartoon Network Flapjack.
No. There we go. Cartoon Network Flapjack.
Flapjack.
I do remember the other Jack. What's the other Jack name? Oh, this is just from Flapjack. Oh,
These guys, yeah.
Isaac Jones. I think I didn't watch many of these episodes though.
It was also such a bizarre art style.
Samurai Jack. You did watch Samurai Jack, right?
I didn't watch it chronologically, nor do I know the entire story properly, but there's some profound wisdom in Samurai Jack.
2001, bro. I was a 3-year-old.
One of my favorite episodes of Samurai Jack is when he was in that jumping one.
What the fuck?
When he learned how to jump from those cave people in the forest.
Oh yes, bro.
And he learned to jump really, really high because of them.
Yeah, this show was fire.
It had blood, bro.
We should watch this again though. I think so, bro. Again, wasn't allowed to watch it because there's something that looks like a fucking demon.
Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed unspeakable evil.
What else, bro? I feel like we've almost like tapped out all of them, bro.
Robot Boy.
Robot Boy?
This little robot dude that then turned into like a Megas XLR. There was shit ton.
Oh, was that the one of the dude who could turn his car into a yeah? That
Chicks,
was,
dick, giant robots.
Mojo, Samurai Jack is badass. It's true. Mojo is the friend who bought that 8 geometry green flower of mine and put it on a board. Have I ever shown you that thing actually? Check this, bro. Check this.
It was like a beaver and stuff.
Look at that, bro.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
Right?
That is a very nice art piece.
Mojo, bless you, bro. Love is true. We got Henry Hart here as well. We're talking about the stuff that has stimulated our imaginations. We were going to talk just about imagination, but we got not sidetracked. We got directed into a directions. Professor Utonian Fritz. Is that the
Fritzl.
What is that, bro?
I think that was an attempt at a joke.
Was it? For some reason, I feel like that sounds like something Cartoon Network would make. Professor Utonian Fritz.
Professor Tony and Fritz.
I fucking hate that so much. Utonian. You, Tony, and is what it.
You, Tony, and Fritz.
Utonian. No. I don't think that's a real thing. Might be. Oh! Oh, it's a Powerpuff thing. Oh.
Yeah, Professor Utonium.
He was Professor Utonian. Yeah,
I even look like a pedo. Shit.
I'm bad with names in general. I'm gonna pretend like I don't hear any of that.
No,
it was like
Fritzl,
a beaver and
dark
stuff. You're thinking of Angry Beavers? I don't think I ever watched Angry Beavers. Oh yes, Sam. Good point. Cow and chicken was a bit much for my 7-year-old brain at the time. I think it's a bit much. Even like again, the Ren and Stimpy thing. Like I watched my first episode of Ren and Stimpy as like a 25-year-old, and it was too much for me. I was like, oh no, oh please, how did they show this to kids? Like Asian women look 30 till they're 60, and then look 100 in an instant.
Pretty much.
Ben 10, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Scooby Doo. How did we miss Scooby Doo? But that was Boomerang.
Where are you?
And I think Scooby Doo was the only good show, bro. Like
We've got some work to do now.
was that show with the whole race, something race,
Wacky Racers.
Wacky Racers. I didn't always enjoy those episodes. I felt like they were kind of like
Stop the pigeon. Stop the pigeon.
felt like they were kind of like overdone for me. Where I was like, oh, it's Wacky Racers, and I could watch it. You know,
I was brain rotted from a young age. Holy shit.
So much, bro.
Oh man.
Having access to TV. Maybe my parents, they do me a favor.
There's this show my niece watches over and over and over and over again. It's called Dougie.
Dougie?
It's a British show. It's
Mm.
about this bunch of kid animals, like a little piggy, a little crocodile.
Did you watch Peppa Pig too?
Yeah, not that much, but she watches Dougie like religiously. And I swear I've seen every single Dougie episode about 50 times.
Paw Patrol?
Paw Patrol, yeah, she's watched that.
When I was in China, they would like show that episodes to kids, bro. Like I watched more Peppa Pig episodes than I would like to admit because of the children. I was like, oh, yay, and they fucking love that shit, bro. They fucking love Peppa Pig. I was like, why do you like this?
Why did we like what we liked, bro?
Bro, like we had Phineas and Ferb and Powerpuff Girls and Scooby Doo. Like,
Aren't those my boxes?
yeah.
What are they doing out here?
When I stream the Sun, Global Blasts, and then I put
okay, alright. I
extra.
was a little worried they were being thrown away.
No. I'm just using them. Professor Samurai Jack, you mean? We did mean that one too. Good chat. Who's that guy? It's Hristian. Nice. You still have that dope necklace on. Hey, Brittany. Yeah, this necklace hasn't come off of my neck ever.
Years.
Yeah,
It's
literally
been years.
years. Christian was actually there when I got this necklace.
Joe Poe,
7 years ago, Christian.
I was laughing at your America visa application. Joe, I don't know how you handle this guy. Jovan, I mean. This fucking look like.
I showed him the document that you prepared and you sent in, and then like there's a photo of me with my scarf
It
and
looks so illegal.
a little bit too much beard on me with my necklace, and they were like, oh, Beto, come here, you don't look too hippie to us. Not Fritzl. It's a dark joke. No, I'm okay. I don't think I want to. Better brain rot than today's brain rot. Not as rotted. I think the brain rot that we had in the past had like some artistic twang to it at least. These days the brain rot is the brain rot for the sake of brain rot. It's just like, ah yes, we're rotting our brains and it's like laughing at that. Ha ha ha! Oh, my brain's getting rotted. Bro, like, what's the show? Bluey is actually good. I don't know if you've seen Bluey episodes. That's actually some good stuff. Like that's what kids shows are supposed to be. But the Peppa Pig Fractal and Paw Patrol as well, bro. It's like, oh, this feels like I'm losing brain cells actively trying to watch this shit. Talk about quantum computing like yesterday. No, yesterday was quantum computing talk. Today we're talking about imagination. Right? We didn't really have too much exposure to like ideas like quantum computing. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. No. I don't want to read any of that shit, bro. Like, I don't want to have my mind generate any information. I could just see the face, bro. The face alone was too concerned. Latest from the guy behind Samurai Jack is called Primal. Worth a watch. I think I've seen Primal. With the dinosaurs, right? It's very cool. Very, very cool. I think, yeah. Very nice. I did actually watch that. Stop, Hristian. You don't want to see any of that, though. Stop that.
He told me I should.
No, don't listen to him, bro. Don't. He goes, and it's a dark joke with like so many A's, bro. No, stop.
I think I've heard the story. 24 years.
He's an Australian family father. No,
Austrian.
No,
He's a family guy.
Stop.
He's a family.
Stop that. Hugs and shiny fruit to you too, Pojo. Love to you. We got Kiefer here as well. Melty, Hristian, love you, brothers. We love you too, Brown. Have you seen Primal? Check this, Brown.
No, I have not.
It's a new show from the same dude who made Samurai Jack. Go check this.
Samurai Plus.
Check.
I've seen images of it and a couple of videos from it.
I think it's on Netflix actually. Is it?
It looks crazy.
It is pretty hardcore. It is pretty primal. Didn't. Samurai Jack is epic. It is. So many fractals. Hendrik, what the fuck, yo? Yeah. Thank you, Sam. I said the same. Lovins to you people. Lovins to you, Kristen. It's nice having you here. I'm making sure I'm not missing any comments as I'm scrolling through. Blessings to all of those who refuse to be blinded by the intricacies of the dream that is sold to us.
I'm just, don't mind me.
Master Shifu. Love is truth, that it is. Always. What do you mean, Sam? I wasn't lying, bro. Watch Kung Fu Panda Master Shifu. Is there a show called Master Shifu?
No.
Kung Fu Panda was good,
Nothing
though.
else.
Yo, I'm Moon Knight. No, actually, I'm Moon Knight. All of us are Moon Knight. Isn't Moon Knight also someone who got like...
He's like schizo, dude.
Yeah, but he got like infected by his suit or something. I think his suit like took over his body or something. Isn't it like something like that? Where his suit is kind of attached to his powers. I think it is something like that. I'm gonna check. I want to understand. How does Moon Knight's powers work? Is it attached to his suit?
Is it attached to a suit?
Searching. He also. Moon Knight's powers are largely associated with the suit, yeah. Which is a
Khonshu.
manifestation of the god Khonshu's will, yeah. So like a god takes over his body, and then the suit materializes over him. Which is like, oh, okay. That sounds horrific.
Should I open that up a little more?
The suit grants him abilities like super healing.
Mark Spectre.
The wears bestowed upon him.
Khonshu.
Yeah, the suit appears to be summoned or born from within rather than a physical garment. The show suggests that the suit itself grants Moon Knight his powers, including healing. The suit is seen as a visual representation of the connection between Mark Steven and the character and the god Khonshu. Yeah, I don't know if I want any of that, bro. Being like, oh, person, and then a suit comes out of me and then encapsulates me. That sounds just like horrific. I'm Moon Knight. I am good, Henry. Love is true, bro. I am Moon Knight. Now I'm sitting on the moon. Your friends. I think you both look like
Yes.
Look like who? Master
Yes.
Shifu? Oh, he talked about... Oh, wait a second. I just rewatched Outlander, and now I'm rewatching Last Kingdom. Melty reminds me of Season 1 Jamie, and Hristian is Season 1 Ultred. I need to go check what she's talking about. Outlander. Outlander, Jamie, and Ultred. Yeah, see, bro, why is the internet being like...
Well, probably because he was streaming.
Yes, it's my fault. Is this who we are trying to look at?
Let's go one by one.
Yeah.
Outlander, Jamie.
So me is Jamie. I can kind of see it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Again with the butt chin, bro. Is that some sort of gimmick?
Some people like that, bro. Some people like that. I don't exactly have the dimple, and then Ultred. That's a vehicle.
That does not look like me.
That looks like you, Hristian. That's a spitting image. All Utrecht.
Ultred.
Utrecht. Ah.
Hectic.
This one kind of has like a little bit.
He's got the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Looks like a painting over there.
It's close, so
Yeah.
it kind of does have Hristian vibes.
I need to grab that haircut, bro. It looks dope.
It does look pretty sick.
I had that at the time. The shaven sides. That's a nice picture.
Yeah, it is. Right.
Yes.
It does.
A good-looking man.
It is very similar. Thank you, dear Zano friend, for seeing us in these beautiful people. Spitting image or spat on the image. Henry, the paperwork is ready, and we're taking over his channel. No, I spend very big time building channels. Mine. I'll fight you. Adam Adamson, is this your lover?
I said yes to that.
They spit on each other. I mean,
I've spat on him.
have you?
I've certainly spat on you.
Maybe accidentally, but I would have killed him if he actually on purpose spat on me. He would not be here right now. He suddenly ceases to exist. Nobody has power suit yet. We are the suit. I just think you both look like them. I could see it too. We just don't got that Viking hair in the same way. Chilling in the man cave.
Hmm.
Good. This suit that translates your personal experiences of the Godhead. Wake up. Yeah, it would be cool actually, a little bit. If like again, let's bring it back to the fractal of like if you could manifest a suit that was like your personality as a type, bro. What color would it be?
Black.
Black?
No, dark blue, navy.
What color would mine be? Probably orange and
Red.
purple. You think red?
Red.
Yeah, red probably would
Red.
be. That way,
Red has always been your aura color, man.
when I tear through things, it
Oh,
would be
see.
less disturbing. Fancy haircut makes the difference. See, you're right, Zano. I could totally see it. Feels good. Keep it PG-13. The word lover is so easily misconstrued. We are all lovers. And I do love this guy. I'm just unwilling to kiss him. You know, don't swing that way. I do have a fiance as well. I like whammons.
You can join, bro. I ain't against that shit.
Stop.
We're all free people.
Stop, please. Picture personing. Henry, the paperwork is ready and we're taking blood. Love you too. Wake up. Split the image. Fancy haircut. Okay, I think we've basically read all of the comments. I love those guys. Also, guess I'm
Yeah.
also a lover. Of course.
Flooded.
Henry is actually one of our new friends. He started
South
joining.
African, isn't it?
No, German.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it Henry or Hendrik?
The other guy, Hendrik, sorry. Henry is also a new friend. I think he's South African. Or learning Afrikaans. But Hendrik is the German guy.
Oh,
Also IT. Also
I'm so sorry.
computer science. You know. I love those guys also, bless you. Bro, you have to give me your channel. No. No, you're... No.
Moonlight is really pushing you. For
Yeah,
it.
I mean, what's my channel, bro?
So desperate.
Why do you... Well, make your own channel, Moon Knight. Right? Like, today is day.
Henry is South African. Check it.
I am South African, yeah, okay. And you've been learning Afrikaans, right? Spreken die Deutsch. I think Hendrik spreken die Deutsch. Hristian, I'm not 100% sure yet. I need to know his top 3 anime first. Okay. Top 3 anime. And this is probably going to be an answer that people begrudgingly, and I don't.
But take it
I'm-
with a pinch of salt.
I'm not giving these 3 animes in like order of my favorites, but I really did enjoy Death Note. It was good to me. Like I watched it when I was 14.
I'm already judging.
And I know, that's why I said don't judge me, right? I watched it when I was 14 and it was one of those animes that gripped me to the point
We listen and we don't judge.
where I stayed up until like 6 a.m. in the mornings to continue watching it. Like I was like, this is so hardcore and it was so cool to me. Then second favorite anime or on my top 3 list would be hmm. As I'm scrolling through it. I'm
Boku
trying.
no Piku.
I didn't watch that one. Like I'm thinking, unfortunately, it has to be on the top 3 for me. One Piece again because the characters were so lovable, right? I'm like thinking now through the favorite animes, and again, Death Note. The characters weren't as lovable, but they were intense, right? And I was like, what are they gonna do next? Kind of vibes, right? And the progress was enjoyable to me as well. And weirdly enough, Darker Than Black also is coming up to my mind right now. But I don't know if it is on my top 3 or favorite ones.
Darker Than Black is apparently a very good anime.
It
I
is-
haven't watched it. I think I watched an episode or 2,
It is pretty good.
but people seem to be raving about it a lot.
Also, Black Clover is one I watched with you.
Black Clover is
It's also pretty good.
scratches that shonen itch, bro.
It's pretty good. Actually, I know which one is gonna take third spot. Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay.
Actually, kinda
Okay.
hardcore. I did
It's
enjoy that one.
I feel like it gets a lot of bashing for no good reason. Demon Slayer is a really
Like
good anime.
so the first episode of Demon Slayer I ever watched, I watched on mushrooms. So. And then
That's
there
why
was
you like this so
no, I didn't, bro. Like at first I was like, this is too much for me because this demon was like coming out and he was like talking about eating children. Oh, and I was like, oh hell no, this is please stop demons.
It's really it looks so childish and like
The fight scenes and the
It was
art,
so
like
fun
the
and
actual
showy,
art
yeah.
style is like pristine, bro. Like some of their like power scenes are like really cool. Oldest Dragon Ball. That is also a good one. Melt, you're missing out. Missing out on what? Oh, the Boku no Pico. What is that one? No. No.
We're not even gonna
We're
cover
not
that.
even gonna touch
Not
that
even
one. Just pretend it doesn't exist. Death Note was my favorite in the 7th grade. Now it's rank 18. As I said, I was 14. I was 14 when I watched Death Note.
I thought Dragon Ball was fun, but I didn't enjoy it until it turned into Dragon Ball Z. I think the whole Super Saiyan aspect really got me hooked.
What? There was no Super Saiyan before
In Dragon Ball
Z?
no.
I didn't know that.
First it was Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z.
I think I only started watching when Dragon Ball Z was
Dragon
a
Ball
thing.
Z
Yeah.
became a thing.
How
I
about
watched
that?
some Dragon Ball, like the end of Dragon Ball when it transitioned into Z.
Yeah, the Super Saiyan Fractal was so hardcore to me, bro.
Highball, Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I watched that one, but that one was like just.
It was fun. It was fun. The first season was good. I actually was pretty hooked on it as well, and then it just took such.
Bro, the
a
second
massive
season was so
dumb.
bro. It was like they gave you this like really good season of like this power curve, and then they were like, oh yeah, Sword Art 2, but you got all your powers already, and I'm like, oh, that's fun. What am I watching for? What exactly am I tuning in for? We got Ion Rakua. That seems like a pretty anime name.
Reiko.
Reiko. Not gonna lie, normal DB was 4 out of 10. DBZ went hard.
4 out of 10. Sounds about right.
Bless you,
Sorry.
friend. It's nice having you here. Oh, bro. I took over your channel unofficial the other day. You were attacked by the Matrix. I was dancing, bro, on my birthday. And then the stream just stops working. But to me, it keeps looking like that.
He's notoriously cursed by technology, man. He's just every time I go over to his place to watch a movie, it's about a 20 to 30 minute struggle just to get something.
We're like, it's literally the simplest stuff, like
It's
the
either the
HDMI cable.
HDMI cable
I have to
or
like
like
unplug it and
the
plug
media
back in.
player wants you to pay for it.
Like I've paid for media players just to get the movie to go. The freaking sound doesn't want to route through the actual speakers. It's always something. I'm not really sure I wasn't right. Freaking Hendrik dissing me with like, yo, Death Note was my favorite in 7th grade. That's basically 13, Hendrik. So you're saying the same thing I was saying, right? Just for what it's worth. We listen and we don't judge. Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece. Good choices. No, please. Dragon Ball original was epic. I feel Pojo watched it when he was probably young. We shouldn't diss it too hard. I'm old as heck. Look at me, bro. I predicted it, bro. I took. Let's again. For me, rank 1 is Sword Art Online, not including season 2 or the movie. They were.
He saved himself.
Yeah,
He saved himself that part.
Did come back, but season 3 and 4 are good again.
There's 3 and 4 even.
Yeah, but after
I know there was 3. I didn't know there was a 4th season.
after the
Holy
second
shit.
season, I just kind of like peaced out.
It just go. I think I watched past season 2. No, I think season 2. Where was the incest? There was some
There's
weird
incest?
cousin love going on.
I think that was season 2, bro.
Yeah, it
I
got me.
think that was season 2.
Got
bro.
me weird, man.
This is probably gonna be again an unpopular opinion. I did enjoy Akima Got Killed, bro.
Yeah, put it there.
Yeah. It was
Say what
actually
you will,
good.
it was an amazing
It
anime.
was pretty good.
You can't hate on a Kamiga kill.
We're doing
What
anime.
was that
stuff.
other one?
Uh,
The one with the skimpy suit fighting. You could almost see her nipples. It was the same time as a Kamiga kill, roughly, when it came out.
I think I know what you're talking about.
One was black suit, the other one was white suit. Remember?
Yeah.
They were like sisters or something.
Come on, words.
Yeah, it wasn't. Fuck it.
See if you can find it online.
Oh shit! Someone called me. Oh shit.
Mr. Boss. No, can't remember. Akimega Kill was fairly mid if you read the manga, but amazing if you didn't. I didn't. So for me, it was just good, right? And again,
I gotta call my boss.
Akimega Kill, and it's old enough, so I can't technically spoil for you. It was one of the best endings, even though it was traumatizing at the same time. Where like all of the other animes I've watched up until that point, the ending was pretty open-ended. Was like, oh, maybe there'll be more. Akimega Kill was pretty definitive. Like, oh, Oh wow. That was brutal. I also watched Elfen Lied when I was a kid, when I was like 14. I don't know if it was good technically. It was very what's the word I'm looking for? Mm, potent. I think that could be a good word. Very potent. It made me feel things for sure. We're doing anime nostalgia. I remember the early 90s. We old AF when it comes to anime. Talking about old animes, we have to give honor to Cowboy Bebop. That is some good stuff. Cowboy Bebop. Like, that's like the, I think in my mind, like the peak of like old anime. If you're going to watch old anime, watch Cowboy Bebop. Bro, we saved him from the Matrix. Give air support. We need to give me his channel. No! It's my fucking channel. It's mine. I spend so much time working for this channel. It's meanness. We stream, we dance, create love. Bro, we're talking about old animes, and as soon as the word old anime got said, Cowboy Bebop. Oh,
Yeah,
did you ever watch that one?
I did, but I didn't finish it. I think it was good. It wasn't something I fell in love with, though.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, like I loved the whole fractal at that point in my life, the whole space and spaceships, and like I was like very into that whole fractal. They did make a live action of Cowboy Bebop as well. Very forgettable. I tried to watch it, and I was like, oh wait, and then I instantly just wiped it from my memory. Media player, legit. Some of the movie files were like high bitrate, and if you don't pay Microsoft for their media player, they just don't let you play it. And it's like $1. But they were like, give $1.
Give $1.
You want movie work? Give $1. And Hristian is like, surely that's not gonna work. Surely $1 pay.
I was shocked to
is
discover
This is
they put in something so stupid.
Some scum. Oh, scum. Oh, stop.
Where's that from?
That is from. I think that's from One Piece. Oh, I think that's One Piece, dude. Boa Hancock. Is it Boa Hancock?
I don't think so. We're not gonna be able to search this.
I think we will be able to, bro. There's Gemini attached to the Google search engine these days. Fuck off! Why is this thing? Why is my
His face is refusing to
It's just like
tabs
looking. What anime has a woman saying scum 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 scum?
Scum, cum, scum.
Scum 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 scum.
Scum.
Scum 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 scum. It finally ends. No.
Well, I told you this is not something that's searchable.
Bro.
This is weird shit.
You get some weird, like
some hentai.
Scum is probably a loaded term. I'm gonna ask Gemini.
Scum.
Me and my friend are trying to figure out what the anime was called where a woman was calling someone else scum over and over again. No, not scum. Oh, please. Oh no, please stop thinking. I'm gonna edit this message. I really dislike Gemini actually, bro. Like I don't know why it's trash like this.
Maybe
where...
it's because a little bit of wind is blowing right now.
No, it's not the wind. It's like what? It's just bad. Like people have seen me lament many times. So and then I want to like go and edit, and then it just doesn't let me for some reason as well. There we go. Scum. Let's see if we get something. One person after that made a joke on it about Reddit. ReZero? I think I did watch ReZero as well. Neon Evangelion! I think is it that one?
No.
No, it's also none.
Fuck, man. I need to remember it now.
Bro, I think it's One Piece, so Boa Hancock. Bro.
For some reason, I think it's gonna be Black Clover, bro.
It might be. It might actually be Black Clover. I think you're right. Elfen Lied was a fucking nightmare, man. Yeah. As I said, potent. Very potent anime. Don't watch it. Unless you want to be traumatized. You want to have some scare. You want some biting on your teeth and being like, oh my goodness. Uncle Daddy happened a few times in Dragon Ball. We don't judge them. We're judging. Sandra, bless you, friend. It's nice having you. Nancy. Constantly switching between my names. Love you just the same, always. Yeah, you knew it's just over. An Elfen Lied was my first anime. What? My first anime was Bleach. I was introduced to anime with Bleach. I was like, this is pretty cool. They can go bunkai? Oh, sick. I can get online. And then I got deeper and deeper into anime. And then at one point in my life, especially when I was like in the height of my depression,
Yeah.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
see the most whack
I think
shit.
it was also in the height of depression when I started going down the rabbit hole of what anime was capable of.
Yeah, it's like, give me something that will traumatize me. And then Elfen Lied came up like number one. And I was like,
Elfen Lied Berserk Helsing.
Yeah, dude, Helsing. I actually did love Helsing.
Helsing Ultimate was an
that was
amazing
so
anime.
good, bro.
Oh, then there was also Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes, dude,
That was
that's also very
fucking
good. I did
great
watch
show.
that one. Elfen Lied is ranked 12 on my list now. In the last 3 years, I rewatched a lot of anime. I watched 10 years or longer ago for ranking them. Yeah, Elfen Lied is again. It's like an artistic kind of anime where it it did push a bunch of feelings. You did watch Elfen Lied, right?
I read the manga.
You yeah.
The manga is worse.
Even I was about to say probably even worse because then it gives you time to like look at the horror.
I will say this about Elfen Lied. It's been the only manga that has ever made me actually want to puke.
Oh jeez.
Like I've never had anything made me want to vomit, and Elfen Lied made me want to vomit.
Yeah, I never really got into the mangas at least. I refuse to pay you for what moves freely through the world. Just saying, abstract searches. I don't know what that means. Was I asking for money?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think either. Elfen Lied was fucking nightmare, man. Sam knows. The character you're thinking of is Melania.
That sounds like something from Elden Ring.
But apparently that's the character that would go in scum, 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 scum. I think that's what she means.
Oh yeah, from Black Clover.
Is it Black Clover?
I think it's from Black Clover, where Millennia. I think someone else was talking to Asta.
Oh
and
yes, the jealousy. There we go. Thank you, Nancy.
That was actually so funny.
It was Sam, but I grew older. The message became clearer and clearer, and the slaughter became less significant to the story. Yeah, the slaughter was more a matter of like circumstance, where that person got abused. Like indefinitely got experimented on.
Can we just take a second to talk about simping on anime characters?
Sure.
My heart belongs to Black Clover anime character, and it's Mario Leona.
Yeah, Hristian really likes her. The freaking old fire hands, grabbing people by their heads.
I love Yami's reaction to it. It's like, everyone run! A wild beast is coming!
You're coming with me now.
I love that she's like so respected as an extremely powerful sorcerer, like that's Wizard King level, but never became. She was candidate as well.
Yeah.
They were like, you should become the next Wizard King. She's like, nah.
Not for me. It was name the character that said, "I'm the hope of the universe."
That sounds like something from Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
I don't know that one either. Elfen Lied.
Oh!
No, never saw that
Please
one.
watch Gurren Lagann. You would. Do you know the reason you would love it is because there's a character in there that's just like you.
Oh, I do like watching
He dies,
characters.
but,
I'm gonna die one day.
I'm not
too,
gonna spoil who it is, but it's very good.
Elfen Lied and Dragon Rompa was my first.
Danganronpa.
Oh, Dangan and Rompa was my first. Got them on a USB from a classmate at the time. That does sound like some. Elfen Lied is the kind of anime you get on a USB from someone else. Kind of vibes, dude. Like, this is so edgy. Here you go. And then you watch it and you're like, oh my
Danganronpa.
god. I'm an Elfen Lied more.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they caught you with the boobies.
Yeah.
They caught you with the boobies.
It definitely was about that.
And the horn girl.
Yeah. And the whole like, oh, wait a second. Just like talking about the whole aspect of like crazy anime chicas, kind of like having like a thing in your
Future
brain.
Diaries?
Future Diaries. Dude, you'll see. That show was really good and also like had me confused as a kid, bro. I was like,
I was so concerned
Bruh.
because I was like, do I like this?
Yeah,
girl?
exactly. I
Am
was
in
like,
love?
I
Why
don't-
is she keeping him hostage and making him pee into a bottle. This is so
Bruh,
weird.
like she literally rewrote the universe to
For
torture-
him.
Yeah.
No, it was to save him. She wanted to keep him safe.
Yeah, keep him for herself.
Keep him for herself forever.
My heart belongs to Asuna from Sword Art Online and the girl from I didn't want to go. I didn't want to get hurt, so I maxed out my defense. Oh,
I've never heard of that.
I'm instantly. You did. That's Sword Art Online.
No,
There was
not. I didn't want to get hurt, so I maxed out my defense.
No, that's. Oh, yeah. I think that's a whole anime that was called that. But now that this is making me think about Seven Deadly Sins, actually, as well, for some reason.
Jesus, there's so many anime.
We watched a lot, actually, right? It's kind of concerning the more you think about it. Hey, Lucy. What's up, leader? How's you going? He was like, you want to join my cult?
Lucifer was
Yeah.
Jesus.
He was like, you
That
wanna
is
join
a
my cult?
bold name to have on the internet, man.
Pretty poignant, right? The fact that he found himself in this stream feels very apt as well. And then he was like, "You want to join my cult?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? Oh, we already got a cult." You're not allowed to join two cults, bro. It's nice having you here, friend. Things are going well. We've been having conversations about imagination, but more so the imagination of other people as it relates to the content they created, specifically anime.
And how it influenced us. Well, not specifically, we also covered cartoons.
Yeah, we did actually cover some cartoons too. Some Cartoon Network vibes. I'm back. What was your childhood game? Spyro. Spyro and Driver and
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. Yes, that game was fun. Oh. I loved swinging from building to building. What else?
Childhood game. I played Age of Mythology a bunch.
Jack and Dexter, I also loved. And Crash Bandicoot.
I had the PSP as well. Hey, I
Me
played a
too.
lot of WWE and Prince of Persia.
I didn't play WWE. I did play Prince of Persia. Did you not play ever like Jack and Dexter games?
Nah.
Those were
I played
really
some
good to me.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank was also sick, dude. That was actually really like I'm.
It was an amazing game.
like
for when
personally,
it
the
came
PlayStation
out.
5 games are really fun as well, dude. We just don't got PlayStation 5. We grew up before.
What makes me sad is like you want to have that same feeling you had when you played them the first time. Like for me, one of the games that really blew my mind open was Monster Hunter Tri on Wii.
Didn't play that one.
It doesn't matter. It was a Monster Hunter game and it was on Wii. And I fell so in love with it. I swear to God, I dumped like 1,000 hours into that shit.
Jeez.
And it was like I want to go and relive that. I want to relive that feeling of, oh my God, I want to go kill this
Yeah.
monster, carve its flesh, build armor out of it so I can fight bigger monsters.
There's still Monster Hunter games coming out, but I don't know if they're as good anymore. No. You ever play the? I also never got to play the God of War games, bro.
I watched my friends play the God of War games. I never played them up until the reboot when it goes into Norse. I played the first one,
Okay.
and I really enjoyed that one. Second one was absolute a fucking controversial opinion.
You bet.
The new God of War game sucked. Ragnarok sucked. It was ass.
I didn't play it, so I have no opinion to share. Also, very far from me, the time I got reincarnated as a slime. Also didn't play that one or watch that one, but the light novel.
I
and
watched it. It was
Jobless
okay.
Reincarnation. I didn't enjoy Meliodas as a character too much, but Seven Deadly Sins what in total was fire. There we go. We got one. And you should tell us, bro. What's your top three, bro?
He
Right
did
now.
say it, didn't he?
No,
And
I don't think he said. One of the other friends said One Piece, Naruto, and Dragon Ball Z as their top three.
oh, he's got Hendrik is the one with the long list.
Yeah, he's the one.
Elfen Leet on 12th. That's fucking high up, bro.
That's pretty high up. Like, Death Note is like 17th or 18th now, bro. So Elfen Lied won against that one. What's this?
Where I'm going tomorrow morning.
For the job?
Or job.
For make work?
Work make.
Spyro the Dragon was fire. Yeah, Spyro was a really cool game. That was your childhood game, and name the anime character that said I'm dope. I don't know. I told you, I don't know, bro. Like I have a hard time remembering anime characters' names. You
And
want
I'm
to?
pretty sure many of them have said I'm the hope of the. Isn't it
Yeah.
Goku?
Could be.
Oh, you did say no. This was Goku.
It was Goku. There we go. You got it though.
But like,
was it Akira who said?
was Goku really the hope of the universe? Isn't he the one that almost got the whole universe destroyed? Because he was like, I want to fight other universes.
Yeah, everybody is too limp taken. Give me
I'm so
new
bored. I want
universe.
more bigger, stronger opponents.
Mine was GTA Vice City and San Andreas. Like, can I tell you this, Henry? Some trauma from my childhood, bro. My dad buys us for Christmas a PlayStation 2, Hristian.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, he knows this story. And then I think it was Vice City, the game, right? And it was one of those PlayStation bundles that came with Vice City pre-packaged in the box, right? And that's the first game that gets like spun up. And then the game starts and the guy goes, "Oh my god," or something like that. And my dad opens the DVD player, he takes the disc and he throws it against the wall. The thing goes splattering, and we're like, "What the fuck was that?"
No.
And he goes, "In my house, we don't blaspheme."
Your father's out of his mind, bro.
Bro.
I remember the first time I got exposed to GTA San Andreas, I was at my uncle Etienne's house, and he was playing with the big afro, bro. And he gaddied a grandma, bro. And I'm like, dude, I want to gaddy a grandma. What the hell?
You could do that?
You can do that in a game now? It felt, suddenly my world was blown
Bro,
open. Like the possibilities.
the first time I saw someone play GTA, and he was like, you know, like driving over people, I was like, what the fuck?
You can do that. I want to do that in a game.
Also GTA, Dragon Ball Z,
Wow, I can't believe we didn't even mention Attack on Titan, bro.
Attack on Titan, we did watch that too, bro. It's true. Also very good. Very good anime.
Messed me up, bro.
I actually haven't finished
Messed me
the final 2 chapters, bro. I think I'm halfway with the first chapter, so I still got like 13 episodes left. I know I don't want to finish it because like then it's done, and then I have to like find out what happened.
I feel like slapping you right now, bro. What do you mean you shouldn't finish Attack? You're so disrespectful to the creators, bro.
I have to finish it to be respectful.
I want to watch it with you. Can we please
Yeah,
watch it?
let's watch it, bro.
Okay, please, 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 please.
Yeah.
I watched it with Paige.
Oh.
It's okay. Something that really upset me about Paige actually is we were nearing the end of the final story, final finish. Fucking rolls over and starts sleeping.
Have you not been paying attention?
No, I don't know how she does it. She's interested in very weird things, like in the moment sort of. Do you know who her favorite character is?
Oh, which one looks the most like a horse?
Go on.
The black-haired one. Is it
Levi?
Levi? Yeah.
No, Jean.
Jean.
You know the brown-haired guy that's always a stick up the ass.
Oh, he does look like a horse.
Yeah, he does. Think about it.
Oh, jeez. Your dad is crazy. Tell me about it, bro. Top 3 for me was Sword Art Online. Second was Hot Take, King's Game, and then Attack on Titan. I didn't watch King's Game, I think.
Fate series.
Fate. Yeah, Fate Zero.
Fate Stay Night.
It was pretty sick as well.
And Apocrypha. I fucking loved Apocrypha.
Oh, that one I didn't see.
So cool. He had one of my favorite characters ever of all time. It was Karna, the demigod of the sun god. Son of the sun god.
Son of the sun.
He had this spear, dude. And he was so fucking powerful. It was so cool. I don't know why I get off on the powerful characters in the Fate series, but I loved Gilgamesh and I loved Karna. They were just...
We didn't even mention One Piece either.
No, we did.
No. One Punch either.
Oh, One Punch Man.
I actually do enjoy One Punch Man as well. It's pretty sick. I can send you my list when I'm in my office. Yeah, when I'm back at my work PC, I can send you my anime list.
Good to know what you're doing at work, man.
Ugh, what's your favorite game?
We did some lacquer exercise today.
We did, bro. We
That's another thing that stimulates imagination. Hey, sit down and meditate for a little while.
It's true. Actually, a recommendation to my friends. Like we had like this whole thing about not having new ideas, and then we were like trying to dive deep into how to get new ideas. And one of the things was, hey, meditate though. Spend some time not stimulating yourself, and you'll get new ideas. I can send you. What's your favorite game from childhood to now? Weirdly enough, if I had to like revamp a whole game series and play it again, Ratchet and Clank. Like I really enjoyed the puzzle kind of fractals. I enjoyed the different scale thing. I enjoyed the guns. They had some sick guns, bro.
They did.
Yeah, and I like stuff like that. So probably one of those.
Definitely GTA.
I played GTA 5 when it was free on Epic Games, so I did actually play it. But that's literally the only GTA I've ever played, and it is minus FIFA 10. That's a that's a pretty hot take,
That's a
Henry.
Yossi Baba.
I don't know. I don't know about that one, bro. But it's to each
I
their own.
lived in a commune where I was the only white boy.
And everybody loved
They
FIFA.
loved FIFA.
I
bro.
never got into the
They
sports game.
love
So.
FIFA
Like-
so much. I would pray and beg them to
Anything
play
else.
Injustice or Mortal
Dude,
Kombat.
Injustice was also very
Injustice
sick,
was
bro.
badass.
Yeah, I did like Injustice.
Injustice and Injustice 2. They
They were
incredible
sick games, bro. Also the fact that you could like pick your path, though, whether you wanted to be evil or not. I'm self-employed. Who's gonna stop me? My boss. Yeah, try and stop me, boss.
Oh,
It's like,
wait,
can I watch
that's
anime?
me.
Yes, starts watching anime. Crazy for someone who's not even 17. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. If you're not even 17, that means you were 7? Am I mathing right?
I don't know.
If they're 17 right now, FIFA 10 came out in 2010. It's 2025. How old am I? Fuck. You can be 2 years old, bro. That can't be right, though.
Math, not math.
Yeah, math is
Make it make
hard.
sense.
Yeah. I played Injustice. It's a good game. I do feel it's time for us to finish today's stream. I really enjoyed this dive down the imagination rabbit holes that we've been through. I'm gonna read that poem that I wrote yesterday, Hristian.
Go ahead and read your poem, bro.
You did hear it already.
I heard it.
It's a good one. Let me show you the art that came with it. Oh. Yeah, feast your eyes. Have you ever seen such a thing? You haven't. Yeah. Look your eyes.
It looks Cthulhu-esque.
It does have Cthulhu vibes, bro. Some sort of
But
creature.
look, happy Cthulhu.
Cthulhu that wants to sit down and smoke a joint.
Kind
with
of
you.
gay Cthulhu.
Flamboyant Cthulhus. Alright. Hold space. Spark light. Let me check on comments. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat I played on like the school's PCs because one person brought in a USB and we duplicated it over and over again on all of the other school PCs.
You had USBs?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice. I had CDs, bro.
Oh, like we did CDs as well, but like my first games I downloaded with CD. Bro, I asked my dad to buy me Sims because it was like $50, and then it was an expansion pack, and I was like so fucking hurt.
Sims is stupidly expensive. I don't understand why it was so expensive.
My favorite game is Metal Arms Glitch in the System. OG release in 2004, 2005 on Xbox. I never actually, like, that one never crossed my radar. There's still Facebook groups called We Want Metal Arms 2 20 years later. Jeez. Why don't you make painting? I do. I only use digital, as my medium though, right? If you want to make painting in real world, you buy paint, you buy brush, you buy canvas, and then you struggle. And you paint, and then maybe you throw away, and maybe you start over again, and maybe you finish your tube of paint, and then you start over again, right? This way, I have zero waste, and I get to make something pretty, and it is permanent, right? If I put this thing, and eventually I'm gonna do this, Hristian, I'm going to put all of my art in glass. Have you seen that stuff?
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. Then it's going to be able to last for like thousands of years.
I wouldn't say that about glass.
No, really. Like they literally encoded like little scratches into like a disc of glass. Check this, bro. It's Microsoft tech. What's that
Is it
Microsoft
actual glass or is it special glass?
It's special glass, like crystal glass.
Oh.
What's that Microsoft tech called where they encode information as storage into glass? Yeah. Check this, bro. Check that. Thousands of years. Look at that. Ooh, it's so sick looking, dude. Check that. Yeah. Little disc of glass, and then you basically make like micro scratches. That's the way it's stored. It's extremely dense as well. You can store like terabytes and terabytes on a little slice of glass like that. That's the machine that takes them out for like data retrieval. Isn't that sick?
So sick.
Yeah, pretty sick. That's the way the machine looks when it's actually reading the information. It's laser
Why does
based.
that look so alien, bro?
Probably is alien tech. I wouldn't be surprised though. Yeah, it's called Project Silica. It's still technically proof of concept, but the concept has been proven. I want to be able to store all of my art in that, so my art can survive thousands of years, and I can have all of my like thousands of flowers on a slice of glass, and I can be like, look at this. I see a koala. Yeah, I do. I can see that koala as well. One more time, and then I'll read to you. All right. Hold space. Spark light. In the year of the whispering circuits and humming halos of code, where bots break breakfast and algorithms kiss you goodnight, we remain barefoot on the warm floor of feeling. You can't download a hug, can't script a spark in someone's eye when they say, I see you. Not your status, not your skill set, just you, the soft and stumbly star stuff symphony. We, the messy, miraculous mammals, still hold the highest tech. Presence. The holy glitch in time where you choose to stay even when the silence is awkward, even when there's nothing to fix. Because listen, a moment of hope ain't measured in processing speed. It's in the tilt of a head, the lean in when someone says, it's been hard lately, and you don't flinch, you stay. Robots got a rhythm, but only we got the offbeat heartbeat skip when someone laughs from their belly for the first time in weeks. We're the last poets of this brave new machine ballad, not to outcode the code, but to outcare it. So if all the jobs are gone and metal arms do the heavy lifting, we'll build cathedrals of conversation, statues of stillness, universes in the way we hold a hand. Because every soul you steady for a second becomes a lighthouse on someone else's storm. And ain't that the most human thing left to do? Thank you, friends, for offering your lighthouses to me today. You can download Hugs. There is a game called Hugging Simulator. Yeah, you can try it. You can try and download that Hug. It's not gonna give you that good. All right. I appreciate you, friends, for joining me. Thank you for spending some time. I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye. Love you, friends. Have a good one. Thank you. And thank you, friends, for spending some time. Until we do it again. Cheers.